In today's video, I'm going to be sharing my top 5 favorite learning toys for under $20. So these will make great birthday presents, Christmas presents, or if you're looking to just cultivate an environment of learning for your preschooler to kindergartners, these will be great. Hey guys, my name is Jess if you're new here, and I am a mom of 2. I have a 3-year-old son and a 4.5-year-old daughter, and so these are just toys and products that I have used over and over and over again with them that they love, that brings them joy, and they're also learning at the same time. So let's get right into them. So the first product I want to talk about is Kinetic Sand, and I'm going to do a whole review on why I love Kinetic Sand. So this is really cool just to be able to play with sand, but it doesn't get everywhere. Like for me personally, I think sand is very messy, but this Kinetic Sand is awesome. The reason I think it's great for learning is because they can create shapes and use their creative imagination with this product because it's kind of like a blank slate. My kids will play with this for hours, like seriously, hours. Another thing that you can get to add to the sand are these Play-Doh letters. Now, you can do a lot of different things. You can find a lot of different type of cookie cutters and things for letters, but these Play-Doh letters, they actually make indents into the sand. So I'll show you real quick. If you just take the letter E here, push it into the sand, and then you can see that there is the E right there. So you can, work on your spelling with this, or even just letter recognition by pushing the different letters into the sand. It's a really great way of learning. I think it would make a great present that you can just give them a bag of the sand, and then maybe a Tupperware, like something like this size, and then maybe some, letter type of cookie cutters or those Play-Doh push letters. Awesome reusable toy, and again, I'm going to do a whole video dedicated on all the different things that we do with this sand. Okay, next toy are magnets. So I bought these magnets actually when my daughter was about 18 months old, and they are a foam magnet. You can get a bunch of different ones. I know Melissa and Doug has wooden ones. I just like these because they seemed like they had they were durable, they were soft. If they accidentally chewed on them, they wouldn't get paint scraped off in their teeth. And also the vowels are all pink, and then the rest of the capital and lowercase letters are colorful. So once they get a little bit older, you can start teaching them what vowels are, and then it differentiates for them like what, an E is a vowel. And then I like to get these little object magnets. Now these have enough magnets to match at least one letter of the alphabet. I think there's a couple, like F for fish, that kind of thing, W for wagon, and they're very good, understandable, simple pictures. And then I also get some kind of magnetic board. Now this board is one that I found at I believe Dollar Tree I found it at, but I also have used a cookie sheet, but something like this for somebody who's just getting into phonics. You can put a single little object here, fish, and then they can try to figure out which one of these letters matches for fish. And you can also just play with the different animals. So many different options, and also quite affordable, and I think it just makes a really neat gift to somebody. All right, let's talk about books, and specifically Usborne books. I am not an Usborne distributor. I just have quite a few Usborne books because I really believe in their quality and their creativity in their books. They are just my kids' favorites. I just want to share with you just kind of 4 or 5 of my favorite type of Usborne books that I think would make even just one book. Honestly, I think a kid would just love to just get one Usborne book, and it's under $20. So these are the Lift the Flap books. There's so many different awesome Lift the Flap books. You have Lift the Flap, and you also have Look Inside for a little bit older kids. The ABCs, this is the Look Inside Your Body, where it goes through, and let's see, there's all these different flaps, and that's what I think really sets Usborne apart from a lot of different books, is that there's it's very interactive. I also love this one single book that's called Count to 100. My son recently has been loving just counting to 100, and this book again is the kind of thicker cardstock type, even thicker than cardstock, cardboard book, and very vibrant colors. This has lasted us over a year without really getting any type of horrible damage to it. It's great for boys and girls. Lots of different counting by fives. I love this book so much. Another type of books they have are these 1,000 Things That Go, or the 1,000 Things. They have like 1,000 things in the garden, 1,000 things in the kitchen, 1,000 things that go. This is obviously my son's. He's, you know, loves just looking through this. My daughter does too. And this has a bunch of different 1,000 actual things that go. So it goes through, it has their little names down here. So if your child can read, this is a great one. But it also, my kids don't really read that well, but we look through it together, or they just look at the pictures and think that, you know, these things are really cool. I love the collection of the thousands. Okay, another favorite are these big books. This is the big book of sea creatures, but they also have big book of insects, big book of mammals or animals, big book of the body, I believe, of space, all these different things. But this is a great book. Again, the thicker cardboard type of pages. And what the really neat thing with this book is that it's big. It folds out. There's all these things, and it shows how big a whale is compared to an orca or a dolphin. And there's so many different flaps throughout all of these type of books. I think there's 4 giant fold-outs in this one, and just vibrant colors again. Little tidbits and facts also throughout here. I just love this kind of book. So this next one is actually a game, and it's kind of newer to our family, but I believe it's definitely worth mentioning because I think it's very unique and a really aggravation-free game, if you know what I mean, for preschool kindergartners, and one that doesn't get super annoying. I don't know how to explain it, but I think it's just a really good game, and that is The Fox in the Box. And this, you can actually follow the directions, or you can just use the props and the things that they have. So there's like a cardboard box, there's a tree, there's a hat, and there's a chair, and also little cards. And these little cards, the card will tell you, put the little bee next to the tree. It also has rhyming words, which is really cool. And so this little tree will be sitting on your table or your floor, wherever you put it. And so the child has to think, okay, where is next to the tree? And they put the little thing next to the tree. And then the next kid goes, and then they draw one that says, put the cat on top of the hat. So then the little cat gets to sit on top of the hat, and so on and so forth. You can also, if you realize that a certain word, like they use between, and they use some really good words, maybe like beside, that a 2.5-year-old may not understand what beside is, but they know what next is. So you can, as a mom, you know, or a dad, or whoever is doing this, you can kind of tweak the words to fit your child's understanding and learning capacity, but it also is great for introducing new vocabularies. It also, there are some good games for competitiveness, but this game doesn't have that competitive nature to it, so there's no winner or losers. It's just more of an activity. And so if you know what it's like to have competitive children who get really upset if they don't win, and you're just not feeling like you want to deal with that day, then I would definitely recommend this type of game for just fun play. And lastly are puzzles. There are so many different puzzles out there that I never really knew of. So I have some of our favorites here, and I thought I would just share them with you in case you're looking for some great ideas. This one we actually got at Dollar Tree. I know they kind of rotate their puzzles every so often, but just know that if you are looking for some really inexpensive puzzles, if you have a puzzle lover in your life, you're trying to put together a Christmas present or birthday present, you can give like 5 of these Dollar Tree puzzles, and that would make a great present for $5. And a new brand that I've recently discovered, the Ravensburg puzzles. They are really nicely made. They're a little bit more expensive for just a simple puzzle, but their quality and thickness and vibrant colors, they're neat illustrations, and they're really durable puzzle pieces, I think are worth a little bit extra money. And so this one we have here is a 60 piece, and it is the world, but that's just because we were going through, you know, the world map. One that I got on Amazon actually is this puzzle here. This is a number puzzle, and the wooden little numbers, and it goes up to 20. When I was trying to teach my son how to count to 20, a lot of number puzzles only went up to 10. And so this one was a rare one, but it went all the way up to 20, and it also has plus, minus, and equals. But these little number pieces are really great quality. They're wood, nice, vibrant colors. They also can be used in many different ways besides just the puzzle, which, you know, I could make a video on too if you want to see how I use this, but I think this would make a really great present, especially if you aren't sure if the person who you're giving the present to already has a lot of number puzzles. I bet you they don't have one that goes up to 20, so it's kind of a unique gift. And of course, Melissa and Doug puzzles, they're so popular, and they're popular for a reason because they are really great quality. And this one I have had for, I think, almost 4 years. It comes with a number puzzle as well, and it's a great little value for what you can get. This is their Fresh Start Peg puzzles, and so it's just a cute little learning your alphabet puzzle, but it also has a little picture underneath, so you can start teaching phonics with them. They go umbrella. I've given Melissa and Doug puzzles as gifts as well, and they were received very happily. So even if you're giving a puzzle to somebody and you're not sure if they already have it, you know, they can always have two, honestly. Sometimes we lose puzzle pieces, and another one would be great, or keeping one at grandma's house, or a restaurant busy bag or something. So don't worry, I think puzzles are just a great gift in general because they can be used in so many different ways, and they last a long time. All right, so that's everything for this video. I hope that this was helpful for you. I hope that you got some great ideas. Let me know in the comments below, what are your favorite gifts to give a preschooler or kindergartner? I would love to know that, and it also helps everybody else out so they can read the comments and get even more ideas. I hope that you guys have a great day, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys.